Ray Black, she killed it. Like for me, every show needed to be of that standard and that quality, you know. But for me, looking at notes, I think he did too many songs. Like he literally didn't have the stamina to do that many songs. Like he done the first one, he was already like tired, and he was hoping AJ would come in so he could breathe, and you could see him standing down like trying to catch air. It was mad. And then AJ's like getting tired, and he's like off the. It's like someone put a delay and threw him off the beat completely, and then they're all both looking at each other, being like.
I know. Is Amelia here? Where is she? Did she make it from the chicken shop? Where is she? Oh my gosh, she's there. Look, she's trying to hide.
We're dry.
Yeah.
We're dry. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck's this guy? How are you gonna say? Do our research.
All right, after three, everybody say, is Naughty Boy all right? 1, 2, 3.
Actually, no, wait, sorry. I spent a lot of money on this suit. You said we're dry.
I'm not in the industry, so I can be as ruthless as I want, because I'm not going to work for GRM. I'm not going to work for Link Up. I'm not going to work for none of you lot. So I'm going to be very ruthless. Just because...
I don't know,
Just because, I feel like if you put something up to the public, you are leaving the public to be criticised. Especially if you're doing something of that magnitude. Yes, you've been going on for 4 years. However, you're doing an award show. The Brits are doing an award show. The Mobiles are. So we are going to look at you in the same eyes that we're looking at them. You know what I mean?
I don't think we should though.
Why?
Because they start from grassroots. I think doing a whole show is a bit of a mazza. From where they started from to what they're doing now, shows a mad growth.
Of course, definitely.
So I don't think the show should be as excellent as it should be, like the Mobiles and the Brits, because they've had the funding for years. Like I didn't see the first Mobiles. I wasn't alive, I don't think. So the first Mobiles might be shit. We didn't know. We didn't see it. So I don't know. Like I don't blame them for making these mistakes, but I think they actually improve every year, year by year. Trust me. Last year was bleeding. This year was all right.
Okay, yeah. Please chill. We don't need to complain or get at them for little things that may go wrong. Clearly, they didn't plan for it to go wrong. We can laugh at it in our group chats, but we don't have to publicly scrutinise them. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't need to publicly send for platforms that are for the culture. You don't need to do that, cut it out. But 100% I'm behind Posty and the gang.
Production-wise, it's improved drastically. Even down towards the venue, it's improved drastically.
Exactly, the venue, yeah.
So we have to commend them for it. Even the smoothness compared to last year, it has improved vastly compared to how it was last year. Within the space of the 4 years that it's been running, you've seen the improvements. 3 or 4 years, sorry. You've seen the improvements on it. Even down towards the GRM team as well, that they've actually gone out of their ways of marketing wise and just thought of, you know, various unique techniques and how to actually put across the actual event. So kudos to them. I feel like they've monitored where Mobos and the Brits and various other platforms have got it wrong, and you know they've improved it, and it's more in touch with us that this is our Grammys. You feel me? That this is our, you know,
of course,
VMAs.
Of course.
Things. You know.
Can we talk about the actual winners? Because that's actually what the focus should be.
Basically, from what I saw, there was a bit of technical difficulties, but it's a fairly new award show. Big up Posty and the team for like actually being able to put this on at this scale. Hammersmith Apollo, right?
I don't know where it was.
Yeah, Apollo Eventim or whatever it's called. That's a big venue, do you know what I mean? So that was sick. It being, shown on Channel 5 or Channel 4? Channel 4, that's a big thing, like huge. It's a massive thing for the culture, so that's sick. Couple things, I wasn't there. That's another thing. But from what I saw and stuff, being a viewer at home, energy, you wasn't there. Do you know what I'm saying? But then you got to think about it being that majority of the crowd are industry. So like musicians, more artists, producers, management, A&Rs. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't know why, but there's always this thing where people don't want to be seen as, I don't know, they just don't want us to be seen as being begged or being starstruck or whatever.
Can't lie, I find it so boring.
Real talk, I have my, like, it's just so hard to not compare it to what's, you know, popping. I think in every situation, I even look at the Namibian Music Awards, you know, and this is miles ahead of that. But there were just, like, very simple things, you know, very, very simple things that, and for me, it's kind of like, there's so much. I really love this for the culture. I don't want to I want to bring it down. We need more platforms like this.
Yep.
We need serious money invested in, look the part. You know, the only letdown for me were the artists that were invited to try and contribute to this, and I don't think they brought their A game. Honestly, like if I'm being real honest, like even like watching Fredo's acceptance video, like I was just, that depressed me so much. Like that literally, I was like watching, I was like, they actually aired this? Like, could they not like give the man something like a Red Bull or something, like to give thanks for an award or anything? I just feel like no one takes it seriously. Like seeing and
it's such an important part of the culture as well. Like what they're doing is so innovative. Well, maybe some people won't use the word innovative, but it's just so important for the culture. You would, you know, I understand that it's still at its early stages, so we need to give them time because I think Patty said it. Like these things, they don't just appear great from the very beginning. They do take time. So I understand that. It's just, I still must say though, it's kind of disappointing to see that. I don't know. I just don't think. I don't know. It did kind of irritate me to see some of the issues that were going on kind of upset me, and
Fully.
I didn't necessarily enjoy it. And I support anything black blindly. I will support anything black. But what I won't do is I won't keep watching something if it's not to my liking.
No, that shit's bleeding. Like, even Kojo fans, even so the performance fucked up a bit. It shows that the level they were trying to get at.
Yeah, Kojo Fan's performance was out of order. He went up and down 4 times. But the first time you should have said, okay, let's move on to the next one, yeah? Let's give you a rest and then we'll come back to you. 1, 2, 3, he went up, come on, like, they should have been prepared, and that's my issue.
Okay, sure.
They should have been prepared, like, if something goes wrong. I don't feel like there was a quality control, like, if something goes, like, there was a point where Julie and Mo were talking in the mic saying, yo, where's Mo? Or whatever, like, looking for each other. Like, you lot should have known, if something goes wrong, okay, let's just go on to the next act. Let's do this, let's do that. There wasn't that, especially if you guys knew that Channel 4 is endorsing it and stuff like that. You should have been prepared, especially with how bad, let's say, it was last year, because I didn't watch it last year. But, yeah, the show was good. I think it was good. I think it was really, really, really good.
I won't say really. I ain't good at extreme.
Yeah, all right.
I think it was good.
I'm contradicting myself because I'm trying to be nice.
No, be you. Be you, baby. Go. Go. Tell them how you feel.
It was good. Out of 10, it was like a 4.
That was tight still.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Rebecca and Tony and Alex and Jack and Bernie.
What is this, a shout out moment?
No, I want to big up everyone for that team.
Okay, just big up GRM. If GRM is in your bio, we big you up. Can we talk about the winners now?
Yes, of course.
So what winners do you think stood out to you?
The Charlie Sloth Award.
Okay, for a positive way or negative way?
It's just getting ridiculous now, man.
Oh, okay. How would you say?
I like Charlie.
What would
First
you?
and foremost, but it's
All
getting
right.
ridiculous right now. But I get it why he's winning. I get it why he's winning, because you got to remember that the people that are voting, yeah, it's open to everyone. Pardon?
You need to say that on camera with your chest.
I will say.
Instead of...
The thing is, what you need to remember is the people that are voting is people in Shrewsbury, people in
but we're voting as well.
Yeah, we're voting as well. But
No, I don't think that...
We're not the
I
majority. We're not the majority.
No, I get that.
Them men will go out of their way to vote.
No,
even
I
more.
understand that. But
Them
we
men
are
will go out
voting
of
as
their way.
well.
Of course we're voting, but I understand why
No, but I think that...
he's
Isn't
winning.
there like a specific voting academy though?
No, it's just literally...
Is it only
open.
public,
It's
100% public voting?
Yeah, it's public. The only one that's
Oh, okay,
not
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was 100% public voting. I thought that there was, like, you know, the Mobo has voting academy.
That's why it makes sense that he's winning, because them people in Shrewsbury and Stratford-upon-Avon, these people in Rugby and all these weirdo places.
Hey, they're not weirdo places, man.
They have no
Them
signal.
are still
They're
there,
weirdo
you know.
places. They have no signal.
They're black people in rugby, I'm just saying.
Shout out to you, man. All 3 of you.
Industry heads, just being industry heads and being a bit But yeah, a couple technical difficulties like Kojo for Unz's
Mishap. I
Mishaps.
haven't seen much of the technical difficulties. I've seen a few, but because I was on my way to the after party
Yeah.
whilst the Rated Awards was going on,
Yeah.
and that, so I wasn't really like. I tuned into bits and pieces, but I didn't catch the whole thing. I think one thing I would say is I'm not gonna say and pretend like I don't know how hard it is to put on events.
Yeah.
Let alone put on an event of that scale and stream it live across the world. You know, it's a massive feat, and I have to congratulate these, you know, men or women or whoever's working on the GRM projects for putting such an amazing project together
Yeah.
and keeping it consistent over
Yep.
the last 4 years and gradually improving it over the
Yep.
past 4 years.
And getting bigger.
Yeah, exactly. I think that is the thing that is most impressive to me and the thing that I want to highlight.
Yeah.
I didn't see all of the technical difficulties.
Yeah.
To me, that stuff doesn't really bother me as long as it's not so bad that it kills the complete flow of the show, which to me, it didn't seem like it did completely from what I've seen. For me, the downsides are kind of like with the X Factor situation. Yeah, I feel like the people of the GRM scene, like they're of a certain generation, and I feel like they appreciate.
Can I just say,
Go on.
if it's a generation, I'm technically part of their generation, but
You're part of their generation.
no, it's not. Because Posty's what, 30, like 32.
Yeah, that's
like,
your age, mate.
yeah, relax. Okay, you need to relax.
Am I offending you already?
No, this is not. It's not offense. Number one,
Okay.
ageism. It's not offense. You know.
By me saying
Two,
generation.
technically, we're all in the same generation. That's just correcting you on that.
Okay.
We're actually technically
Now
of
that
the
I've been
same generation
corrected.
because we're all millennials. What year are you born in?
94.
Yeah, same generation. We're all millennials. Yeah. So
You're holding on to that millennial.
yes,
innit?
yes.
Yeah, that's
So it kind of really disappointed me that I didn't want to. I changed the channel and I didn't like that. But you know, there's always next year, and I'm sure they'll do great things next year.
I mean, it is, but look, it's the truth. For me, it's something that's a problem in the culture. Like, doesn't matter if you're looking at Beyonce now or Beyonce 10 years ago, 15. When Beyonce was on the stage, she brought everything she could to that performance. Everything.
But I think they did try to bring everything they could. They're still trying.
Of course. And for me, when it came down to, as someone that's prepared shows before, it came down to just rehearsals and preparation.
Okay.
Because the sound engineering and the sound quality according with the rehearsals and the delays and how people got thrown off their own beats, that's like going to a ballet performance and seeing those mistakes. You're not going to be like, oh guys, it's just no, they just didn't practice enough for their own performances in that venue.
Yeah.
That venue, the event in Apollo, that's a very unique venue.
Yeah.
The biggest at being there, that needs a particular setup. And also like big ups, like for the person, what's her name? Ray Black, she killed it. Like for me, every show needed to be of that standard and that quality, you know. But for me, looking at notes, I think he did too many songs. Like he literally didn't have the stamina to do that many songs. Like he done the first one, he was already like tired, and he was hoping AJ would come in so he could breathe, and you could see him standing down like trying to catch air. It was mad. And then AJ's like getting tired, and he's like off the. It's like someone put a delay and threw him off the beat completely, and then they're all both looking at each other, being
I
like,
think
"Let's
that's
just
an
go."
issue with, like, someone said on Twitter, and I really disagree with it, like the stage presence that, you know, grime artists from like when we were back in like secondary school, early years of college, the stage presence they have, the artists of today don't have. And I think the reason being is because of like the battles that they did and just how they performed back in the day. So you're saying like, you know, Notes didn't do what it was meant to do. I couldn't imagine Gets coming on stage yet and being dead. I can't.
And I feel like doing this in the 4th year and showing the improvements they've made,
Yeah.
I can really do nothing but congratulate them, because from the beginning to what it is now, it's so different.
Yeah.
And it's the progression. Even I think yesterday, Mo kind of saved the day. Because the presenter they had last year
Julie.
didn't do.
Julie.
No, I like Julie still.
Change stylist, babe. Change stylist.
I ain't got Quan, so I don't know.
Oh my goodness. She's such a beautiful girl, and I love her. I actually love Julie Adeniga. Like, I love her so much. I just feel like, change stylist.
I think Julie is beautiful. I think Julie
She's
is good.
gorgeous, and she's such an amazing radio host as well. But I just don't like what she was doing.
That and the awards.
That and the awards.
The awards that were given out were very political.
Very
political.
political.
A. Tracy winning Best Track of the Year was I couldn't see that coming from. No one could tell me that's gonna happen. No one can tell me that was. I don't know what that was. I don't know who got paid for that, but he didn't deserve it. HHC is a good artist, very good, but that song is not the one. That wasn't it. If Heady won, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Big Shaq shouldn't get nominated every year for that. Oh, man's not hot song. I said that was last year. You can't. This is little stuff like that should be looked at, and I don't think there should be mad nominees, like 10 nominees for one category. It should be quality control in that sense.
Yeah.
But I think they got nominees correct in terms of who's done the most within the year.
I do not think Michael Dapper should have won Personality of the Year. I personally think it should have been.
Let me see if you can say it.
What's her name?
Maya.
Amanda.
Amanda?
No, not Amanda. What's her name?
Chicken Shop Girl.
Is that her name?
Yeah, Amelia. That's
Amelia. Sorry,
Amelia.
I'm so sorry. I think she should have won it. I just feel like Michael Dapper hasn't done enough
within this year
to be celebrated. He's amazing guy. He's done a lot for himself, but he hasn't done enough this year to be. I don't know how the voting system works, but I don't think.
But I feel like the reason that it's voting, isn't it? He's the voting it. But Michael doesn't more recognised than Amelia is, so it makes sense in terms of him voting for the public.
But I feel like the majority of it is just like it makes sense why he's winning. But it's very demotivating because I look at other DJs out on there that have done so much this year. You know,
that's a very important word. I think demotivating is a fair word to use in regards to
I look at this as
other
a prime
DJs.
example. This is no way me saying my ties towards man because it's my doggy in it. Kenny has had an amazing year. Kenny easily, without fail, has ended up bringing up 4-5 rappers that are probably popping right now. Atch, what's his face? Heady. Well, yeah, Heady. I'm gonna X that one.
He's brought a lot of people on.
It's not even that. What's his face?
No, who's my not even that.
Camden.
Kenny has just pushed a lot of artists.
But the thing is, hear me out with what I'm saying. With these people, yeah, there's a reason why I'm saying these names. Atch, Dig
okay,
That,
we don't have to repeat
Unknown
it.
T,
Jesus.
Ambush, and Slim. Out of that, yeah, 3 of them man have ended up having the biggest tunes that are out on the roads right now. Right? Who was the last artist that Charlie endorsed? Who was the last artist who came up out of a fire in the booth and man said,
I know
yeah,
that, but the key thing is we need to also understand that the category is DJ of the Year. It's not necessarily like
Radio DJ of the Year.
Yeah, radio DJ. Yeah, but they need you need to remember you're thinking about it from a cultural perspective of who Kenny's bussing or who another DJ might be bussing within the culture.
Yeah.
But some people are actually just looking at it from a radio DJ perspective. So how many listens or how many, and I think that with that Kenny's still fresh in terms of his radio platform. Yeah. So I think that we notice what he's done. We can appreciate what he's done, but maybe we just need a bit more time for everyone else to really understand.
Like, I'm talking about a musical generation, cultural generation. Yeah. They're one wave and they are the pioneering wave within the UK. So you have artists like Gets, DWE, Chip, Lethal B, all of these people came up with that generation. Yep. And I feel like I love the way that they still respect gigs and put these people on a platform. However, I don't want to say their time is done. It's not done by any means.
I'm waiting for you
but give it a rest now.
Why?
Give it a rest.
Why?
Because look, you see when something gets oversaturated and when something becomes too big, sometimes you can lose touch with what's on the ground.
Okay, so what's...
And I'm telling you right now, this is honest feedback. I'm telling you now, there's a scene and there's a culture on the ground in the UK, that is popping. Yeah. And that excites so many people on the ground and in the streets. And I didn't see none of that represented on the screen. What I saw on the screen was a bunch of people who GRM and that came up with, alongside a bunch of people who are being endorsed by the labels. And you see what Stylo G said on Instagram about the Jamaicans thing? I didn't even think of that, you know. I'm not going to criticize.
Oh my God, no.
Wait. I'm not going to criticize him for his opinion. But before he said that, I was thinking a similar thing about Afrobeats. Afrobeats, not Afro swing, Afrobeats. Yeah. I was thinking, raw. Like, this is the rated awards. This ain't the mobiles, you know. This is the rate. This is like, not to say the lowest of the award shows in this country, but this is the one that is the most in touch with our scene. I've never seen Afrobeats celebrated on that stage.
But like do like live shows and bring your A game, bring something more. And like, I don't know, man. For me, I feel like if we really are gonna try and elevate our scene, we need to bring the best. And I think that London's not repping as hard as we used to back in the day. Like, we're really being overtaken by MCs outside of London. And I think it's becoming more and more clear, like with people like Slow Time, with JK, and with like the bare people. Even outside of Europe, you look at like Belgian rappers, like, and Belgium, like shows of Belgium trap and grime. It's like, it's mad. And what they bring to a stage is so much more than what I'm seeing here. So for me, that just highlighted that. And I hope that, big ups to the whole production, big ups everyone that went in for the awards, and I hope it gets bigger. But I hope that the next people that are invited, they look at that and they're like, I saw that was a mess up. My show's not going to be like that.
Make sure you end your technicals. Come on, guys, technicals, yeah? Make sure they're...
Get it spot on, but big ups.
Also, I don't think Charlie Sloth should ever again be nominated for anything.
Why do people hate Charlie Sloth? I like Charlie, you know.
First of all, I feel like his speech was trash.
I like speech. Do you know what I actually like?
Why do you like his speech?
Because he was honest. And he said that he'll never think that this what happened, what is happening now, what happened. There's bare millionaires in the room, which is a fact. Like, there wasn't before. Like, in 10 years ago, there wasn't. But now there's many black people that are millionaires, many ethnic people are millionaires, many people that are doing bare businesses. I think his speech was inspirational in some way. I think because it came from Charlie, people didn't respect it. But I think Charlie Sloth's speech was good. In my opinion, I don't think my dress sense was amazing. I'm of course having the dress sense, but his speech and what he said and the fact that he won, I think it all made sense in terms of Charlie winning.
Yeah, but Chris said something, and he said that the fact that he's winning consecutively every year, it demotivates people, kind of to say like, why are these people winning all the time? Like, there's other people that have put in the work in the last year that have done more, like Kenny All-Star.
I'll give it to Kenny.
Come on.
What he's doing for the culture, because he is doing amazing things for the culture, but we're not going to always, they're not going to always see that, I don't think.
If we're doing radio DJ, I agree with what you're saying 1,000,000%, then in that sense, it's unfair, because you got to think Sloth is on Radio 1. None of those other people in that category have that opportunity or that platform.
Of course.
If you're going to see it as Radio DJ of the year,
of course,
let man all be on a level ground to say, okay.
But then maybe they can introduce another category then. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, like, maybe everyone that is nominated could be on a similar level. Maybe.
Mo the comedian, and Naughty Boy, that was funny.
I didn't find that funny, you know.
Why?
It was awkward. It was unprofessional.
Of Mo.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't, as a host, you don't be responding to hectic from the audience.
Right. So, after further investigation, it wasn't just one, it wasn't just two, it was a couple things that he just kept saying stuff. So, we as the audience, I agreed with you. Remember when I spoke to you about it originally? Like, I originally was like, oh, right, like, that's unprofessional. But after like listening and like doing some research and stuff, apparently Naughty Boy didn't just like say one thing. He just kept going at it, which is why drunk. He was drunk apparently.
And he was drunk. I think last time, what was it, at the Mobiles when he went on stage to give the award to someone.
So it was. I think
it doesn't matter. To
Mo.
me.
I think that was Mo's way of kind of like.
I get it. It's funny, and us niggas, we're gonna laugh and we're gonna put laughing emojis under the post on Instagram. But
what I think was not funny.
The entrepreneurs and the people who are booking you,
they're not going
to have the same
you see,
process.
My problem as well was that it wasn't even if he responded, cool. It was now when he got the crowd to now say Naughty Boy is a dickhead or something like that. I thought that, like, I still stand that was unprofessional.
Okay, Charlie Sloth. Listen, yeah, I see you're doing big things, but let me tell you something, yeah? You were better when you were bald. Please, shave your head. Yeah? Okay. Because I think, you know, you look like a handsome young man. I would prefer you with a bald head. Number two, whoever gave you that orange suit, yeah, fire them. Yeah? I don't think you should have won the award. I do think you are doing great things great things for the culture, and you have been doing great things for the culture, and I'm sure you'll continue, to be honest. What you're doing is great. I just don't think it was greater than Kenny All-Star. So those are my 3 things. Go back to being bold. Don't ever wear that orange suit again. And I don't think you should have won that award.